So I want to talk about AI and the general narrative around it, and talk about what I call bastions of value output. So you, as a member of society, historically speaking, you had value just by being able-bodied. So if you could chop firewood, you could distribute it to your village and save the village from freezing to death in the winter. And then we move to post-industrialization, where there still is some demand for physical labor or able-bodiedness, but you move more into able-mindedness. Operators of machines or the engineers of the machines more than physical labor. And now the threat of AI is that we will no longer need knowledge working, and knowledge working is also a much harder thing to get into these days. You have to go into debt, undergo you know learning processes through universities that take many years, and then maybe you go into the industry and you're under an internship, or you start out as a junior making less than your full potential. And it takes many years of build out to a successful career. And the narrative is that we'll just all reskill. So when programming is no longer valuable, well, you're going to reskill, and now we have so much money, maybe we need bankers. And so you go into the finance industry, and you have to go back to school and learn business and finance and mathematics more. And that transition is hard. And when the threat is that this is going to happen quickly. They're not saying in the next 100 years we won't need programmers. They're saying right now you need less programmers, and in a few years you won't need any or very few. Then, where's the last bastion of the value? Because I said there were three. Well, that's an abled spirit, or artistic value, creativity, personal ability, human to human interaction, entertainment value, things like that. We already see evidence of these industries. So, we've had this for forever, all three of these value outputs. A court jester could be an entertainer as much as a YouTuber is an entertainer today, but there may be more YouTubers than there were jesters. But even that industry is under threat. You have AI generated content, you have AI generated art, and the human personability might not matter if it's not marketable to those in power and with the money. So you lose all forms of inherent value as a member of society. You lose all guarantees that you're taking along on this upwards journey. That's my thoughts on the matter.